I'll look it up while you are doing the
Okay.
top 6 most embarrassing
I'm gonna
car
need you to
designs.
hit that button when we do it. In fact, we'll do it right now.
Go for
Okay,
it.
go for it. You can actually do it. you know.
Well, I want him to do it. He needs something to do. So, as you grew up in the 1970s, you're undoubtedly familiar with the decade's events, such as disco was in full swing, funk was on the rise, hip hop was getting started. Cars, it appears, were generating headlines for how bad they were. This first one is the Aston Martin Lagonda. It was created to be the most technologically advanced automobile on the market. It included computer-controlled electronics, CRT-based displays, and a slew of other novelties. Regrettably, none of them worked properly, which makes the investment not very smart.
Yeah, because that was a high-dollar car.
Yep.
I bet.
The next one is the Citroën Plira. And that's Pluriel. Plira. Pluriel.
They have a vaccine for that.
They do. Looking back in time, the French have a lot to be proud of. They
No,
led
they
the
don't.
ways in the arts, literature, and all things fashionable. Their car designs, for the most part, have been pretty solid in
But
creative
ugly.
field. That is until the Citroën Plural rolled off the assembly line. According
Whoa.
to
It kind of rolls off your lips.
off your tongue. According to the Top Gear magazine, this vehicle is about as handy as a teapot made of chocolate. Doesn't seem they're really useful, so what's the problem? According to the users, it reported experienced dependability concerns, as well as the history of an evidently flawed vehicle were passed off as exciting new features, and of course, they surrender a lot. The next one is the Pontiac Trans Am. Oh, it's a Trans Am Type K, is what it is. It's a vintage
That's
automobile.
not a Pontiac
No,
Trans
he's got to
Am.
back up. He hit one too fast. And he's still going. He's still going.
forward.
You
Oh
gotta-
my
you
God,
gotta
You're
Conrad!
like,
you
dude,
know why
there
do you
you
get
go.
him?
There it is. That's
why do you
it.
get him to
No,
do
here's
this?
the Trans Am type guy.
Distinctive feature
God.
nearly became a reality in 1977. If you can't tell, it seems like a pair of crazy wings. The production of this car, hotly contested between magazines and newspapers, it was a clever public advertising marketing thing for the campaigns. In truth, they were promotional pieces and never saw the light of day. The next one is the Reliant
Looks like a hot dog.
Robin.
No,
No,
Conrad.
You got to hit the space bar. Go back. We'll go back to that one. Space bar.
We're gonna have
my
training. You're gonna have a training
God.
session.
Why
here.
do you let
There
him
you
do
go.
this?
The
Right.
Reliant.
Space bar.
It's a three-wheeler.
Yep, Reliant. With a name like this, you'd think that it'd be a pinnacle of dependability. While that's a reasonable assumption to make, it's incorrect. The Reliant Robin was not in the least reliable. This vehicle was notorious for toppling over, but much of it chagrin of his fans. It's a three-wheel design. It drew some attention, but after the negative reviews,
the way it went.
it was not very good, and it was a complete embarrassment of a car. Spacebar. The next one is the Michelin PLR. The monster of an automobile is now found
It
in
looks like
France.
the Wiener Mobile.
Oh, I like this car. I want one. If it was electric, it'd be great. Except for the fact that it's very slow, 111 miles per hour maximum. There's nothing really wrong with the car when it made its
Except
debut.
it's ugly.
It's hideous.
It's French.
Unpleasant look. It's not really appealing to look at.
6 wheels in the back.
10 wheels in overall.
Yeah, and 4 wheels up front.
Some say rather ugly. Would it be at least operable
Rather.
on Earth? Would you drive it? I would. Okay, the next one, the last one, Conrad.
But you're a wagon fan.
I am. I love it. The Stout Scarab.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember that.
Yep. The Stout Scarab is widely regarded as it's the first minivan, really. Many consider it to be the world's first ugly vehicle in the automobile industry. Kind of like a loaf of bread and a football, did some things, which is owing part of the creativity decision.
What did they do,
The
Jeff?
rear-mounted V8 engine. What's this car name's? The car's. I got to start over. What this car's name signifies is the lack of charm. The scarab element of this car's name is also the name of an Egyptian dung beetle.
Dung beetle.
How
Well, there you go.
appropriate. Fortunately, just 9 of these monstrosities were ever
Write that down, Mars. The
created.
dung beetle.
Yep, and that's it.
We'll have that guest on next week.
Dung beetle. Is that like Paul, John, Ringo?